Okay, a very good evening to all of you. I welcome every one of you to another webinar conducted by National Institute of Business Management. I'm Prasangika Maithripala, Management Lecturer at NIBM. So we'll start our discussion of the evening. What we are going to discuss today, it's another hot topic in business. What will happen after COVID pandemic? What are the changes that are expected to happen? So we'll take some time and discuss more on this. This is the content of the evening. First, I will take some minutes to discuss about the workplace in new era, especially after COVID pandemic. Then, as a higher education institute having 50 years of experience, what are the suggestions that we are offering you to overcome or to face the challenges that you have in front of? So, before starting the discussion, we need to have an idea about the business world after this crisis. Economists are the best people to share their views about this COVID pandemic and the employment opportunities after that. So let's take a time to look at the video shared by one of the economists.
To go back to, or are they going to be lost forever? Our Oh Seong spoke to the World Bank's former chief economist for his insights.
The pace that artificial intelligence and automation take over human jobs is likely to speed up amid the COVID-19 outbreak. Former World Bank chief economist Kaushik Basu told Arirang News that the world must prepare for a future where many workers won't have jobs to return to. It's a problem that was a long time coming.
But there is a long-run problem which we were already facing over the last 10, 20 years. That's going to get more acute because I feel this is going to see a technology shift of the world coming out of it more tech-savvy than it was even 6 months ago. And there'll be a new round of long-run adjustment to labor.
As more
If I summarize all the facts into one slide, these are the opportunities or these are the threats, challenges that you have in front of. First, one of the most important thing is there is an entrance of new generation to workplace, which we call as Generation C. According to the researchers, by 2025, Generation C will be flocking into the workplace and they have distinctive characteristics when comparing with millennials and Gen Y. With that, nearly 30% of current jobs will be replaced by digitalization by the end of 2025. Digital employability is another important area to be concerned after this crisis. Work from home. You'll start to continue your new business model, work from home, for further years as well. If I move to in-depth discussion about these concepts, first, multiple generations at work. This is the first time in history that 4 generations are started to work in one organization, one business place. Baby boomers, Generation X, millennials and Generation C. No matter to what generation you fit into, you should learn on how to work well with others, how to respect the views of other people coming from other generations. And also another beautiful thing about Generation C, we call them as a fully digital native. If you're born after 1995, you are in that category. You learn everything in digital form, you are much aware of these digital tools and you like to use these concepts, these tools in your organizations as well. So millennials and Gen Z are more likely to freelance as well. Because of this, there will be an increasing demand for freelancers and contingent workers. talent is talent. Whether you are a full-time employee, whether you are a part-time one, freelancer, contingent worker, there is no difference. So why organizations invest more on permanent workers if they can hire the talent as freelancers? Because of the changes happen in the environment, employers also like to have more liquid workforce in their organizations. So they invest more on contingent workers. If you are multi-talented, if you know that you are competent enough to work under multiple employers, now you can work as freelancers. And also, when there are multiple generations at work, some are adapted to use technology and some are less adapted. There will be impact on technology on your employment. How does it impact your employment? Okay, we'll discuss. I would like to start from a very basic point. When it comes to recruitment, selection, job seeking, job hiring, LinkedIn becomes one of the most prominent tools. It becomes the first place of reference. If you have a LinkedIn account, you know the advantages of having that account. More than millions of people, professionals have LinkedIn profiles and you can get in touch with them. And also you can publish your achievements, your works, your articles, your findings, right? And the experts in the industry will give their suggestions and will recommend you. So you can create a social evidence through your LinkedIn profile. In organizations use this as a tool to check the profiles of employees, to do their recruitment and selection. If you are a job seeker, you can search about your companies. You can get to know about the works done by them, about their profits and about their achievements, and you can apply through LinkedIn. So if you have a LinkedIn account, now maintain it well. If you don't have, this is the high time for you to create a LinkedIn profile to link with a large number of professionals around the world. And apps and technology platforms, different applications, smart devices, cloud solutions will be introduced to the organization. That's one good example for you. Before this crisis situation, you used to go to workplace, work from 8 to 5 and go back to home. Now, because of this crisis situation, even without giving proper training and development programs, your organizations asked you to work from home. What you did then? You learned on how to work, how to be familiar with this technology, how to work with them, how to install these apps. So you learned it because there was no other choice. You had to do that in order to survive, in order to provide your support to your clients and your business. So with that, virtualization and virtual tools will come to the usage. With virtualization, what happens is there is a problem with the trust and confidence. Information is readily available. There is no restriction. You can get it. But at the same time, you need to make sure that you are getting accurate information. It is confident. You need to ensure the confidence of the information. You need to build trust with your partners, with your employees, with your customers. As clearly explained by the economist, there is a fast-tracking digital transformation. Earlier, when you go to your workplace, you maintain a better interaction with your colleagues. You had a better social context, man-to-man interaction you had. You shared your knowledge, you shared your experiences, you got the help from them, you worked well. But now, man-machine interaction, you had to develop that. Sometimes the entire day, you need to sit in front of your machine, doing your work, talking to your clients, sending emails, conducting video conferences, the culture has transformed. Another thing with that is there is a change of the way of on how businesses communicate. When you are at your workplace, you can visit your clients, you can prepare reports, you can submit hard copies, but now what happened? You are working through a digital platform. With that, most of the time, what you do is you are conducting meetings through video conferencing or the Zoom meetings, you are sending emails here and there. And when you are doing these things, you need to make sure that you are doing it in professional manner. You need to be aware of the language. You need to improve your proficiency and the language skills to get ready to communicate with your business partners and the clients. And work from home. This new business model will start to continue for further years. If I tell you on why I'm telling that, you will start to love your work from home life in future. The reason is, according to the findings of the Wall Street journals and many other published publications, a typical employer or business organization can save about $11,000 per year if they let you to work from home. And also, you have another advantage. As an employee, you can save up to $4,000 per year if you work from home. You can cut all your additional expenses. You don't need to spend your time on roads going here and there on traffic and all. Then you can save a large amount of money when it comes to Sri Lankan rupees. It's a big bonus for you per year. So because of that reason, in future, you will start to love this concept of work from home. These things, multiple generations at work, advancement of the technology, what you have to do. When the technology enhances, you have nothing to do but to make yourself ready to grab. You need to be a person who evolve with it. In order to get face these challenges, what you have to do then? You need to think about your talents. Do you have sustainable talents? There is a question in front of you. What do you mean by sustainable talents? I can tell it by using 3 words: agility, flexibility, and adaptability to the changes happen in the environment, to the changes happen in the business world. You can't say no. If you say no, definitely there is no room for you in your organization. You have to adapt to the changes. You should improve your ability to work well with others, better interaction skills. Now your clients, your business partners, you can't meet them physically, but you are handling them by using digital platforms. So you need to make sure that you are maintaining the same loyalty, same relationships with them, even though you conduct your transactions through online. As I mentioned earlier, there will be a huge culture shift. And with that, you need to improve your communication skills. But there is one interesting story. You can design your own job. You can work under multiple employers if you have sustainable talents. You don't need to stick with one person. You can work as a freelancer under one employer and as a full-time employee in another employer. So you can design your own job. From which time to which time that I'm working. What is my roster? What I am doing? What is my full-time job? What is my part-time job? So if you have sustainable talents, you have a future. You can earn more, and also you can gain more experiences. But there are many challenges in front of you. You need to think why organizations are moving to outsourcing, because there is a lack of talents. There are part-time employees, there are freelancers, because there is a lack of talent. Outsourcing is done, and again, there is no restriction for global mobility, no physical restriction. Anyone who have qualifications, even they are located in other countries, they can work in any organization. Organizations can let them to access to their systems and let them to work. New talent acquisition, global talent acquisition because of this global mobility, because of the advancement of the technology. With that, you have to think whether you are creative, whether you are innovative. Can you do things at the minimum possible time? Can you find new work methods? Are you creative? If you are creative and if you are innovative, then you will have a demand in future. Then, with all that, there are so many, I know that there's so many questions in front of you. What we have to do now? What we need to do to overcome and to face these challenges? There will be a new wave of learning culture. In this learning culture, self-growth is very important. Self-growth is considered as a key factor to make yourself ready for the future. Self-directed learning and lifetime learning. What do you mean by self-directed learning? No one is coming behind you. No one is encouraging you to learn. You need to take the initiative. You need to monitor, motivate, direct yourself to learn. And you can't stop this learning at one point. Now it's enough. I'll stop from here. No. It should be, you need to conduct it throughout the lifetime. You need to make yourself updated every time. That is the next wave of learning culture. Why you need to learn? If I tell you the fact on why you need to learn, according to my opinion, if you learn, you will become happier. Happiness is something that each and every one of us seek in our lives. Some people learn things because they need to show others that, okay, I'm competent enough. Some people learn because they want to secure their position in organizations. But on top of that, if you learn things, it makes you happy. You are satisfied about yourself. You update about everything happens around you. And with the learning, you gain new experiences. So it makes you satisfied and happy. And once when you learn things, you can share things with others. You will become a good mentor and also you become a valuable person to your organization. Your position, your demand cannot be reduced. And your place cannot be taken by someone else. And if you learn things, you start to say yes every challenge because you know why I need to adapt. What are the challenges that I have? If I don't adapt, what will happen to me? So when you understand everything, along with that, there are changes in your values, attitudes, and your behavior. So you will become a completely different and a resourced person with the learning. That is the importance of learning. That's what I'm highlighting, that learning is very important. Self-directed learning is very important in order to make yourself ready and also to make you survive in your business organizations. If I summarize those facts and if I tell you that professionalism in new business era, it doesn't mean that wearing a clean suit and always staying formal. As I described earlier, it is something beyond that. Before moving to further discussion, I would like to let you listen to a few words shared by Jack Ma, one of the top leading businessmen. We'll listen to his words and we'll continue the presentation.
This is why I'm traveling, talking to all the government, state leaders, and telling them, moving fast. If they do not move fast, it's going to be trouble. My belief is that you have to repair the roof while it is still sunshine.
Do you think the machines will win?
No, human will win.
They will?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Machine is good in knowledge, but human beings are good at the wisdom. So that is why I'm encouraging a lot of government and talking to a lot of government officers, pay special attention to the education system. If you want, the machine is going to be smarter than human being. This is for sure. Because the day when we design the machine, we know machine is powerful, stronger than us. When we design the trains and buses, we know machine is going to run faster than us. When we have the computers, we have to know that machine is going to be smarter than us. But the human being, they are not only smart, they have the wisdom.
And so artificial intelligence will never have wisdom?
No. Artificial intelligence is going to be very smart. So between the smart and the wisdom, smart people know what you want. Wise people knows what they don't want.
I just continue to wonder what that world will look like over the next 30 years.
It's
and
going
whether
to be
we can.
painful.
What's painful? What does that mean?
Well, you will see that some people, because the knowledge is not enough, the wisdom is not enough. So the new wave coming, the job is being taken away. Some people who catch up the wave will be rich, will be more successful. Some people will be more painful.
As clearly explained by Jack Ma, most of the key tasks of the jobs will be taken over by the competitors. But only the wise people, those who know that what they don't want and what they want, can survive in businesses. Unfortunately, the problem is with the changes of this technology, only 16% believe that they are well prepared for the change. Now, my question for you, are you among that percentage? Are you among that 16% or not? So many questions that you have in front of you now. Now you may wonder, can we survive in our organizations? What we need to do next? Yes. How can you make yourself ready for this decade? I'm not telling you a lot of things. I just tell you 4 to 5 things to help you and to let you make yourself ready for the new decade. One thing that I'm telling you is you can gain professional qualifications from a professional association to show that you are competent enough, you are knowledgeable enough, you have talents to face the changes of the future. Now, not like in traditional education, you don't need to spend years and years to learn, to get degrees, to get qualifications. Now, it's easy for you to learn things because the resources are available online. Information is readily available. And there are many organizations, those who are offering these online courses and degrees. So you can finish your qualification with the minimum possible time. And definitely you need to take the advantage of online resources. There are many sources like YouTube, LinkedIn, and other alternatives, right? And podcast, TED Talk. You can listen to those videos, listen to the audio clips. You can watch the videos, you can read them, and you can learn. Right? You can get the advantage from these online sources. And then at the same time, you need to build a professional network through everyone by using these social media. There are experts from different industries. They have stories and they have good things to share with. So you can listen to them, you can refer to their biographies, and you can learn from them, especially by using profiles like LinkedIn. So you can connect with the experts and you can add things to your life. There is no excuse. You need to teach yourself the latest industry software. You can't say that, okay, I'm not familiar with this. I can't work with this. I need some time. You can't say that. If you say that, your place will be taken by a freelancer or someone else. You need to keep yourself updated. You need to be competent with the use of these apps and different platforms. With the latest technology software, you need to make yourself ready, and you can get a mentor, and also you can practice reverse mentoring. Getting a mentor means, especially you can find someone outside of your organization to get the support, to show you the guidance to walk. And at the same time, through the things you learn from your mentor, you can shape the behavior of someone else. You can feed someone. You can do reverse monitoring. Gaining something, giving something back will help you to be a real professional. So if you follow, these are few steps that I'm telling you to make yourself ready and to help you to face the new era of professionalism. And after this discussion, as the higher education institute with a huge history, we have a responsibility to help you to overcome the challenges that you have in front of you. This is the action that we take to help you. We are introducing a higher education model for junior professionals. If you have work experience around 1 year, maybe you may have higher, but you're planning to start your higher education. We are offering the entry point as the advanced certificate in business management. And I'm happy to say that this time we are introducing this as a fully online course. Then after completing that advanced certificate business management course, then you can directly go to the first year of the degree program, which we call advanced diploma in business management. After completing that, then you can shift to the second year or the higher national diploma in business management. After completing all these steps, final is to get a world-class degree from NIBM, and we are offering the degree in collaboration with the Coventry University, UK. Our main degree stream is on business management, which as displayed in the slide, it is BA Honours in Management and Leadership. Apart from the mainstream, if you are interested in involved in other areas, we have degrees in different fields like marketing management, human resource management, financial accounting, and logistics. As I told you earlier, we are very happy to say that introducing the advanced certificate in business management, which is the entry point to the degree pathway. Now it is available as a fully online course. And if I describe you something about this course, we have a learning management system, and all the documents and all the slides will be uploaded to it. So all the learning materials are available in form of text, sometimes presentations, sometimes quizzes, documents, assignments, and very interesting videos. As displayed here, everything will be available in front of you. You don't need to visit here. You don't need to go here and there. You don't need to spend your time on roads and woods and all. You can stay in your comfort. You can stay at home and start learning. And this is the first time that we are introducing this course as a fully online one to give the advantage for most of our students during this COVID period. And earlier, as I told you, this course was available as a physical course, but due to this COVID pandemic, what we did was we introduced blended learning program for this advanced certificate business management, and here are some ideas shared by our students about their online learning experience. Now, I would like to let you listen to their stories.
Hello everyone, I'm Shikala Rakshi, I'm a student of ACBM 19.3 batch. Due to the current difficulties of COVID-19 pandemic, NIBF has started to have all of its lectures online until the things get normal. So ACBM is also now available online from the comfort and safety of your own home. Actually, our satisfaction levels with online learning differs from one to another. In my opinion, it's a great way to keep us in touch with our studies without wasting our time. And we covered up all our sessions without any fails. Course was well organized, easy to follow, and everything was straightforward. One thing I really liked was having the flexibility of logging on at our convenience, and we also can record the lecture so we can listen to it whenever we want. Another thing is when we have a doubt, we can speak with the lecturer to ask questions and receive feedback, so we don't need to stay until the class ends. I think that encouraged us to ask more questions, and it allowed us to really express our thoughts and opinions, which helped us to gain insight into many of the concepts we learned. I think that's why we didn't feel rushed and overloaded. I would like to thank all the lecturers for the sudden adjustments they have done and for being so encouraging. They supported us throughout the course. To be honest, it was such a great learning experience. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Rashmi Karnaratna and I recently finished advanced certification in business management here at NIBM. So the main reason I selected NIBM is because of the reputation it has been maintaining for all these years, and also the recommendations I received from my friends who are currently studying there. So here at NIBM, everything is in proper order. People and the staffs are really friendly, and everyone is very professional and well disciplined. And they are really helpful whenever you need any help. So when it comes to lectures, the classes and the environment is very study friendly. All the lecturers are using modern technology when they are doing the lectures. Uh, so with all that being said, a few weeks ago, all of us had to face this pandemic situation while our lectures were still going on. And we as students, did not have any idea like how to cope with this. We thought our lectures will be postponed and so as our examinations. But luckily NIBM was very organized and they took necessary steps quickly to bring back our lectures to online study session.
Hello everyone, this is Inali Haputana, student of ACBM at NIBM. With this current pandemic, online lectures are very popular among students as well as lecturers. So my point of view, from the beginning, I thought this won't work. Mostly we don't have much experience in this, but NIBM bringing learning to 21st century and break all physical barriers. So very first day in my online classes, my attitude was changed, and now I used to learn through online. Uh, Taking my online classes are more convenience for me. Taking online classes having many advantages than we imagine. Mostly we can able to learn from home. Stay indoor is more safer than going out these days. So that is more convenient, and also the flexible time scheduling and direct dialogue with teachers and their feedback and the more learning materials. So that.
Right. So, as I mentioned, now our course is available fully online. Within the next this month and the next month, we are planning to launch this. Then you can start, if you are interested in, you can start your studies with us. And we are offering the degree from a recognized university in UK, the top leading university in UK, the University of Coventry. Now here's a small video to get an idea about the Coventry University and the student life there.
We're extremely proud of our close partnership with the National Institute of Business Management to deliver Coventry University degrees to students in Sri Lanka. We're excited to welcome you to our global community as you embark on your journey towards a UK degree. Coventry University is a forward-looking, modern institution with a proud tradition of teaching excellence, impactful research and bold international partnerships. Through Coventry's worldwide network of collaborators in academia and industry, The 50,000 learners studying its degrees around the world enjoy access to global opportunities which aim to enhance their employment prospects. The university is recognised internationally for its expertise in a number of fields, and the success of Coventry is evident to the rankings and the awards that we have achieved. Start your journey with a Coventry degree, and you can soon look forward to joining our global community of alumni and starting your future career.
I would definitely recommend Coventry University because the quality of education is very high. I don't think we can get this quality in other institutes.
This Coventry degree is going to help me in becoming more employable. They do give importance to a quality education, and especially when you do it from a well-ranked university.
Okay, with that note, I would like to wind up my discussion. Before that, I would like to tell you one thing. Challenges are there and the opportunities are there. Why these challenges and opportunities come to our life? That is to check our competence, to check whether we are ready to face that or not. Those who can adapt to the changes can survive, and those who are saying no and those who cannot adapt to those changes fail this thing. So with that note, I would like to wind up my discussion, and now I can give you a few minutes of time for you to come with your questions and I can give you the answers. All right, so I got one question asking that the modules covered or the subject areas covered in online course. So I told you that it's a certificate course in business management. So if you are a person who is having a management background, you can register for that, or else if you are having a person who is not familiar with these management things, then again you can get registered with that. And we are covering all the basic areas in business management. As examples, there are modules in general general management, marketing management, human resource management, business statistics, economics, productivity, e-businesses, e-commerce. So those basic areas in management will be covered to provide knowledge for the professionals. And along with that question, yes, anyone can join. As I told, anyone can join if you have work experience around 1 year, right? Or else if you are following a degree in a government university in a different field and you like to get a new exposure on management, then you can register with us. Right? So your professional experience of 1 year will be sufficient for you to join with that course. Yes. So another question is there, and that is about the LinkedIn. Yes, you can use LinkedIn to learn. Yes, of course. So like there are different organizations and different magazines and they have their profiles and they are doing different articles and they publish them. So you can read them and you can learn. And also you can watch the recommendations given by the experts. So you can watch their comments and all. Right? So you can use LinkedIn as a tool to learn. It's a very good tool because all the publications and everything will be done by the professionals in the field, and you can get to know about the companies and their achievements. At the same time, you can show your colors to the world through your LinkedIn profile. You can publish your achievements and your work-related projects. Then you can get the attention of the professionals around the world. So it's a good platform for you to learn and for you to grow and for you to expand your network. So if you have, as I told you, if you don't have a LinkedIn account now, it's a high time for you to have one. If you have one, you can utilize it to learn and gain new experiences to your life. Right, okay. So with that, I would like to wind up our discussion of the evening. Hope you got some ideas, some knowledge on how to make yourself ready for the new decade. And so with that note, wishing you again a very good evening, and I will stop the discussion from here. Stay safe. Thank you.